Most Americans are having a cash crisis. A new poll from the Associated Press says 71% of Americans feel the high cost of gasoline is causing their families some hardship. Some have scaled back vacation plans. Others skip filling a medical prescription in order to have money to put gas in the car. Not so sure about that one. But here with some unique ways to add cash to your wallet is Farnoosh Torabi of CBSMoneyWatch.com. Farnoosh, every week, same place. We're right here. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
You too.
Okay, trying to save on these monthly bills. Where's a good place to start?
Your utilities are actually a fantastic place to start. You know, we spend about 6 to 12% of our annual income on gas and electric. So call up your utility company and simply say you're having a tough time or you want to reduce your bill. If you're a senior or a low-income family, you may qualify for an income-based payment plan. So you're not going to pay more than you can't afford.
Okay.
And everybody should call their utility company and ask for a free home energy audit. Basically, a technician comes to your house, looks for leaky ducts, make sure your insulation is okay, your ventilation's working well. And they say that those sort of inspections can save people about 20% on their bills.
Wow,
so
20%.
Hundreds of dollars a year.
That's a nice chunk. Okay. Another bill that seems to keep going up is the cable bill. You say we can cut back on that?
You can. Just pick up the phone, ask for the customer retention department. There's an actual department at your cable company that is reserved to keep you as a customer because it is very expensive to lose you and have to pay the marketing expense to find a new customer. So just be frank. Say, I want to lower my cable bill. That is the script. And sure enough, they'll find ways to either give you a discount, give you freebies, give you maybe a free DVR.
Yeah.
So lots of ways to negotiate.
A lot of freebies out there for your cable company?
Absolutely. Just say, you know, I would love to experiment with HBO or Cinemax. And sure enough, I've done it. I've gotten 6 months free HBO. And if you're cash strapped, that's, you know, a nice way to sort of lift your spirits, get some free cable. But, you know, a lot of Americans still are just going totally out with cable. They're with the internet and with Netflix. They're finding that cable is not to be missed.
Interesting, which is why I guess they have these retention departments you talked about.
Exactly.
Let's talk about medical bills. Earlier we talked about people skipping the prescription to pay gas.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea. But you can save money.
You can save money. There are better ways around it. So I would start with calling your health insurance provider and seeing if there's a lower plan that you can qualify for, a lower monthly premium plan. Now, the deductible might be higher for co-pays and doctor visits, but in the long run, the lower monthly plan that you pay to maintain that insurance could offset those costs and end up saving you a ton of money. And finally, negotiate with your doctor. I just did this with my dentist. I got an estimate for a dental implant for $1,250. So I literally went there with this estimate in hand and I was like, I want to save money. And he gave me pushback, but I literally was like, I'm not leaving your office until you give me a discount. He told me about a loophole, said that if I split up the procedure between now and next January, which is still a safe way to go around it, I'll save $400. So camping out your doctor's office can save you a significant amount of money. Okay,
interesting.
Yeah.
If you have a child in college, you say there's a way for folks to save money there as well.
A lot of parents, you know, if you got laid off in the last year, you had your hours cut back, if you had any sort of financial setback, finaid.org, which is an excellent resource for loans and student aid, tells me that if you've lost, say, $10,000 in income, you might be able to qualify for another $2,000 to $5,000 in financial aid. The term you want to use when you call the financial aid office is I want a professional judgment review. I want to requalify for more money.
All right, and very quickly, refinancing. Good time to do that?
I just did it. You know, the interest rates are at historic lows. I sound like a beaten record, but Freddie Mac's weekly survey of mortgages says that at last check, the 30-year fix was at 4.63%. It's the lowest all year. So I just refinanced a few months ago, actually. Wish I'd done it now. Saved $200 a month.
Farnoosh Torabi, free HBO, dental implants, refinancing.
I'm rocking it.
Playa. Farnoosh, thanks a lot. Good to see you. For now, how to stretch your dollars, visit our sister website, CBSMoneyWatch.com.